I have a forensics degree, and I think my $100,000 degree qualifies me to tell you guys that you guys need to do better with paying attention to details.
I do not have a forensics degree. You are correct, but I did happen to catch this minor detail right here.
Go back because he wasn't from here.
Hard to miss that one. And lucky for us, it's just the tip of the iceberg.
Everybody's not from New York City, and everything is sensitive to everybody who's not from New York City. So the gay guy...
Lord have mercy. More brainworms running rampant out in the wild.
You guys need to do better.
This bohemian, self-proclaimed van life influencer named Amanda, who also goes by Art Van Grow on YouTube and Instagram, might need to change her name to I Suck Ass after her recent bigoted meltdown at Home Depot. It gets kind of crazy, so stay tuned, but let's start with the latest.
Say it again, I didn't hear you. What'd you say to me? Go tell me. Hi.
Okay, you need to leave, man.
He's being rude, you're being rude.
No, I'm not being rude. You need to leave.
I'm buying
No, you don't want any more customer. You need to leave.
Oh, I'm not a customer.
Sets the tone right away with the whininess as she's following the Home Depot employees back into Home Depot and captions it. And then people wonder why we have a problem with the male race. Grown-ass employees and customers' faces calling me a laughing till I'm crying emoji. No real context yet, but immediately unlikable in the first 10 seconds.
Leave, man.
He's being rude, you're being
No,
rude.
I'm not being rude. You need to leave.
I'm buying
No, you don't want any more customer. You need to leave.
Oh, I'm not a customer?
You're not
So then I
customer
want my
in this store.
thousands of dollars I spend here back every day.
No, leave.
Leave.
What?
So then give me my thousands of dollars. Give me my thousands of dollars.
No, leave.
Give me my thousands of dollars back.
That's right, guys. If you get kicked out of a store for being ratchet, you immediately get refunded for all the money you've ever spent there. Jamie and Hanson, you are going to lose your job today. Don't fuck with me. 30 seconds in, could you be more unlikable?
Then give me my thousands of dollars back.
Out.
Oh, you're getting fired.
Out.
Fired. Fired.
Are you sure?
Fired.
Fired
I said,
or
I'm not leaving.
commended?
Call the cops. I've
Here
done
we
nothing
go.
wrong. I'm trying to buy something. And he's like, I'm not discounting anything. I'm not selling you anything. Get out of my store. Like pushing me out. Like walking me out. Not touching me, but like pushing me basically out. And
So she's back in the car for the breakdown, and she gives a little bit of context that maybe she was up there, like, sounded like trying to get a discount possibly because she spends a lot of money there or something, and they didn't seem to want to go along with her demands or her requests, and she got absolutely irate, and then they had to escort her out of the store, which, as we'll see in a second, didn't go very well.
then I turn around and you're going to be rude. Go back.
Oh,
Go back.
there you
Because
go.
he wasn't from here. That was it. And I mean this sincerely.
That was it. If you're not going to let me redeem this coupon, even though it's 3 years past due, go back to your country, because you're not from here. And I'd like my coupons. You know what? Just refund me all the money I've ever spent here, and then I'll get out of here. That'll be fine.
Sincerely, for all the people in the back, if you ain't gonna fucking respect Americans, go back. Respect is earned, not given.
Top 10 most ironic quotes said by idiots.
Don't be fucking rude and work in customer service, for one. So I turn around, I say go back and learn some fucking manners before you come here. Whatever the fuck I said, spitfire, as always, you know how I do. That was...
You guys know how I am. Just a little spitfire, a little bit racist, a lot of bit insufferable. It's just little old me here on IG showing everybody how much of a dickhead I am.
Back in New York, the word is not really like offensive, but I understand we live in a day and age and everybody's not from New York City and everything is sensitive to everybody who's not from New York City.
All right, now I'm starting to understand how it might have escalated a little bit.
So the gay guy got really offended.
Well, you're from New York, like you said, so you're not culpable. You should have just told them that. There's no way they could have got mad at you if you're just like, oh, I'm from New York. I mean, obviously we can say anything we want. It doesn't matter. Even more ironic is the fact that New York is one of the most diverse places in the country, so you think she would have long been past the lowest hanging fruit of insults and go back to your country. That's like a brain-dead, one-tooth, backwoods, a deep Arkansas level of insult.
Door for him to go back to his country. Door. Get out of here, you fucking go back to your country? Yeah? You ignorant, go back. Yeah, you do this, you fucking yelling, screaming at me. So I finally pull out my phone. I'll show you the end of it. Here's the video. Then on the phone.
Please continue incriminating yourself publicly on purpose to your audience who you somehow miraculously think is going to be on your side. Hey, Brainworms!
So customer service complaining because that's not how we treat customers. So Mr. Hanson and Jamie are gonna lose their job today. This is what happens when we fuck with Amanda Marie Keshner. Okay, bye.
Drops the full name at the end with the peace sign because this is a place for healing.
And then I also started an Instagram account for the conscious community and healing center that I'm building.
Yeah, that's right. She's one of these like positive vibes only. I want to build a healing center to help people with their trauma, bohemian types. I honestly don't think Marvel could write a better villain if they tried. I mean, this girl sucks. When you're so devoid of self-awareness that you not only film yourself being an insufferable dickhead, you then go sit down in your car and deliver a play-by-play recap like you're a Sports Center host delivering a top 10 countdown of most unlikable people. Congratulations, sweetheart. You landed the #1 spot this week. Here's the YouTube, which has been a little bit spotty on the content uploads the past couple of years, but more recently, 4 months ago, she had an upload called I'm Back. Cancel culture couldn't silence me for too long. I don't know exactly what her previous transgressions were, but I think it had something to do with her using domestic violence as a bit of a grift to try to raise money through a GoFundMe. Come to find out, people that know her have come out and said that she was in an affair that turned into a consensual sub-dom relationship, three-way involving another woman, and she eventually just filed sexual harassment charges, in her words, because she wanted to raise money for her new ventures.
Using this video as just a, hi, I'm back and I want to show face again.
Well, it only took a few months, and it looks like it's that time again to get the fuck out of here once again, because you seem pretty awful.
Not that I ever script my stuff. The only thing that's ever been scripted on my channel, and those of you who thought you were playing detective the last few years with all the things going on in the world, you guys suck, honestly. Sorry. I have a forensics degree, and I think my $100,000 degree qualifies me to tell you guys that you guys need to do better with paying attention to details. With that being said,
you can tell she's trying hard to be a YouTuber the way she's flexing that $100,000 forensics degree. I mean, could she be any more unlikable if she tried?
And then I also started an Instagram account for the conscious community and healing center that I'm building at the base of the Olympics, which is the property that I bought when I sold my van.
So her new thing is that she's building a conscious community and healing center. I'm not sure if this recent Valor event's going to set her back at all, but the second she's up and running, I'd like to be her first customer.
This is fun for me. This is awesome for me. This is what I show up for. Since 2017, this is what I've been branding myself for. I've been branding myself to show up for each and every one of y'all.
Me?
In the most authentic light and way that I can, to show you guys what true authenticity is, and to hopefully inspire you guys through my highs and my lows, my ups and my downs, my triumphs and my failures.
I gotta be honest with you. You willingly posted probably your fattest failure to date to IG just the other day, and it inspired me to make this video. So in a way, mission accomplished, I guess. Little side note, I was watching this video on 2x speed just a bit ago to do a little research for this video. And speaking of mental health and whatever else she's rambling about right now, if you want to force a psychotic break on yourself, just freebase some psilocybin and then listen to this on 2x speed with your headphones on, and your brain will grow hands and try to snap your own neck.
That society, as we know, has literally put on us, not to mention generational trauma and past.
Listen, I don't know what she's got going on in her life. I hope she can turn it around. But if you act like an ass, a pompous ass, and not only gets caught on camera, but you're the one that willingly posted to the internet, you're gonna get hit with the Brainworms bat! Please subscribe and hip thrust that motherfucking like button.